The purpose of this luncheon is to recognize outstanding Long Island leaders for their entrepreneurial spirit, commitment, and hard work that has contributed to the civic and economic growth and development of the communities in Nassau and Suffolk counties. Next, we have the Honorable Thomas R. Suozzi, Esquire, of Counsel to the Harris Beach Law Firm and Senior Advisor to Lazard, for the Lifetime Achievement Award, in recognition of his consistent demonstration of compassion and generous contribution of time and energy given to helping the people of Long Island. Tom?
Thank you, Fred. I don't know how I'm getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. I'm only 50 years old. I usually get this at the end of your career, right? Or I hope this, people don't think it's the end of my career, Fred. I just want to start by congratulating all of the honorees today. Let's give them all another big thank you and a round of applause for what they do for Long Island to make it a better place. And I want to thank my law partners that are here today who, you can imagine, I'm a real pain in the neck to deal with. I mean, I was the county executive in Nassau County. I had a $2.8 billion budget, 8,500 employees. So whenever I would have an idea, I would say, you do this, you do that, you do this, go out and do this, you go do that. Now I have to be like, hey, you think maybe we could try it this way? But my partners have to put up with me on a regular basis, so I want to thank Bob Chanis and Tom Gary and Keith Corbett are here today, and my brother Chris is here today. He's another one that's got to put up with me, but thank you very much. Thank you for this award. Let me just say that I've been in the private sector out of public life for 3 years now. I've probably been 16 years as an elected official and about 10 years in the private sector. Private life is much easier. I mean, I can't tell you how much easier it is without people trying to cut your legs off on a regular basis and dealing with civil service rules and union rules and the press trying to beat you up. It's, you know, you think about Nassau County, it was the 750th company on the Fortune 1000 based upon its $2.8 billion budget. But you can't run it like a business because of how difficult it is, because of all the different factors that go into politics and government and the different things you have to follow. But I still believe that public service and politics is a noble profession, even though it's a dirty word today, politics, I know that. And it probably has something to do with the root of the word politics. Poly is a Greek word which means of the many, and ticks are blood-sucking insects. But, but I still believe it's a noble profession. Go watch the movie Lincoln and see how difficult it is. You know, you think of Lincoln as this, and he is one of the greatest figures in human history. But to accomplish his grand mission, he had to really wheel and deal to get things done. And you can still do great things in politics and still make the world a better place to live in, but you have to really be willing to make a sacrifice as far as the salary, as far as the time, as far as people thinking you're a bum, as far as the deals you've got to make in the process to get things done. But I still encourage it to everyone here to be involved in public life and in politics and in great philanthropic things like Mr. King was being recognized for today. Long Island is still the best place there is. It's a fantastic, wonderful community that we all love. Beaten up by Sandy, beaten up by the recession, but even before the recession and before Sandy, before all these hits, we got big problems. Our property taxes are too high, and young people are not moving back home, and the traffic's a headache. We have to figure, things will not change unless we change. So you've got to be willing to take some tough fights and try and change things, and it's up to the people in this room to get involved and to do these things. Thank you very much for this award. I certainly don't deserve it, but thank you very much.